so welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Amanda. Today's video is going to be just a little chit chat talk with you guys. I have an idea of where I want it to go, but at the same time, like, I just want to talk to you guys. I haven't really done an infertility update since I posted that we ovulated, so it's been about a week. By the time I post this, it'll be about a week and a half. So at this point in time, we are in the 2-week wait period, and I am feeling very calm, and that's why I wanted to talk to you guys, because I feel so at peace. I mean, in this entire journey, you know, and I keep saying we've been trying for 8 months, but actually it's almost been 9 months. I think this is month 9. No, it's month 8. But we also, which I don't count, so we tried in December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and then this would be cycle number 9, even though it's 8 months, or it's, what am I talking about? Yes, it's 8 months, 8 cycles, and I think it's been 8 cycles. But sorry guys, I have a little bit of stuffy nose. We just got a fan. Bless me. We just got a fan in our room, and it's causing us to both be really stuffy. So I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, but it's like kicking up all the dog hair. But anyways, the 2-week wait has been, oh, I was talking about, see, look, I can't even like think straight. So I have been, ever since January to last cycle, or December to last cycle, I have been very on edge, and freaking out and stressing about it, worrying about it, nitpicking everything, and I've just been super on edge in that 7-month time frame. Going into my first fertility appointment, I was very nervous, but there was something that brought peace to me, and I think that that's a very common feeling, is like, okay, I'm going to the doctor, which can not create peace, but internally you're like, okay, now someone's gonna listen to me and we're gonna make it happen. But for me, like, I never was super stressed about it. I mean, I had emotional days, but for so far, this entire cycle has been so smooth sailing for me. I've had a couple days, which I've showed you guys, of me being super down, but honestly, most of them are high. And I want to talk about this overpowering feeling of being at peace. It's so strange, and I've talked to Mauricio about it slightly, and I've talked to my sisters about it slightly, that I just feel like the minute I walked into, I'm gonna cry, the minute I walked into the fertility office, I feel like all my guardian angels were right behind me, beside me, back behind, like in front of me, and they were just surrounding me. And I was just so grateful, you know. I just thought about all the women that you see that have been struggling for 20 years and they don't have the resources to you know, get medically involved and to try to have children. And I think to myself, like, obviously there's a greater destination for them, and God had greater plans for them, and obviously some of them have adopted, some of them have done surrogacy, and just amazing things that, you know, God planned for them, even though they didn't plan it for themselves. And when I first walked into the fertility office, I was just, everything that I was stressing about, I felt like it was lifted off my shoulders. I felt like I was finally able to just relax and put everything into God's hands. And I've never felt like that about anything in my life. Like, I am someone who takes control. I like to have control. If I don't have control, I will figure out how to gain control. But through this all, I've really been like, okay, I'm just gonna let him have it. And boy, it's made a huge difference. I don't know if this video is making sense or not, but I just wanted to chat, obviously, and be real with you guys. So I remember sitting in the fertility office, or the doctor's office, for the first time, waiting for the doctor to come, and you feel like your energies are super high. I actually have a picture. It was during quarantine. I was finally able to get into the doctor's, which was so lucky. Like, you know how many times I've tried to make like a dentist appointment or an eye appointment? Like, I still am not allowed to go to those appointments, but for some reason I was able to go into the OBGYN's office. It just is like everything planned out, right? So I was sitting there and thinking like, oh my god, this could be either a really short journey or it could be really long and draining and tired. And I started thinking to myself, like, how long could we last? Like, how long were we going to be able to do this, you know? Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and even though all those thoughts went through my head, it wasn't like consuming me. And at any other point in my life, like, that would have consumed everything in me. Like, I would have been like, how long do you want to do this? What are our steps? And I've really trusted our doctor. And I don't think that I've trusted our doctor. I think I've trusted God, who trusts our doctor, who I trust. So I trust God. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like a chain of events. Like, I feel like I'm not making any sense, but so I first went there and he wanted me to track my cycle naturally for him. And I did. And you guys know that that was a very unsuccessful cycle. Did not ovulate, super long, had to end up going on to progesterone. That's when I started Clomid. So our journey started off very rocky. Like, whenever my cycle was all off the hoops, like off, and it was just negative after negative after negative, never ovulated, and my HG or my LH levels were just going up and down, up and down, up and down. I just was really nervous for my life. You know, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a hard journey. I don't ovulate. You have to ovulate to get pregnant. Like, so I was just thinking to myself, like, this is gonna be a long journey, right? And then I went to the doctor and got the progesterone and the Clomid. You know, I thought I would be freaking out. I thought that I would be nitpicking everything. I thought that I would lose all hope. I thought that I would spiral down. I thought my depression would overcome me, and I'd become really dark and twisty. And that was something that I was super worried about. So I have a past with extreme anxiety and also depression, and that is a side effect of Clomid, and it can cause it, and it can also ignite what you already have. So for me, my doctor just told me be aware of it if it gets too bad. If you guys know, I did have some slight anxiety that did make me question whether I wanted to continue on Clomid, and I did contact the doctor's office, which said it was normal, and if it got to the point where I just couldn't handle it, or if it was unbearable, to stop using the medication and to come in. Because I think that was when I was still taking it. I believe it was like day 3 or 4. I'm not quite sure. And then once I finished Clomid, you guys know that I wasn't really keeping up to date, like on Instagram, whether I was ovulating or not, but I finally did. And I did that when I stopped worrying about it. This entire process, I just have felt so guarded, so protected. Like, I have so many people around me. It's gonna make me cry because I have so many people in heaven, and that sounds so sad, right? I'm 22 and I already have so many people in heaven. And I just felt, the minute I walked into that doctor's office the first time, they were just all there. And they've been and they haven't left. And I think that's why I feel so calm. You know, I have my dad, I have his parents, so my Nana that I met and his dad that I did not meet. My dad actually lost him at the same age that I lost him. I have my mom's parents, I have my aunt. I just have a lot of people. In heaven I've got Farrell, I have a bunch of people up there. And I just felt so blessed to not feel anything. Like, I just felt very calm. I don't know how to explain how or give advice as to why. I just did. I'm someone who freaks out and is super negative at points and likes to control everything, like I said. And for me, it's just been manifesting it, you know. I say I'm pregnant. I don't know if I am, but I tell myself I am. Mauricio says I am. My sister says I am. I buy clothes. I really don't know where this video is going, but I know that this journey can be so hard. And at points for me, it's been so hard, where days just feel so long and you question why you're even doing it and why you have to do it. And then you realize that you are blessed and favored and loved, and that there's nothing to worry about, because everything that happens is in your best interest, whether you think so or not. So I know that my video is a little bit different than what most would say. Like, it's going to be hard, it's going to be stressful, and you're going to want to nitpick everything. But for me, guys, like, it's just been so calm. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just been it just makes me think about how blessed I am. That's something so huge in your life where you expect to struggle. You don't. I don't. So if I was to give any advice to you, and if you believe in God or if you believe in whoever, give it to them. It's so important, and it's helped me so much. And that's like what people have been asking me the most. It's like, well, how do you stay positive? I don't know. I just do. I don't feel an overly sensitive like feeling to just sit in bed and stress and stress and stress. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't like go onto Google and search, because I do. And I've had really rough days, but at the same time, it's just been, I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. I just wanted to talk because this can be such an emotional roller coaster, and things happen that you don't understand and you can't understand. And if anything, this is my testimony. I've struggled a lot in my life with faith, and I grew up in faith in the Lutheran church with my mom. When my dad died, actually my parents got divorced, the church kicked us out, and then my dad died, and I was so mad. I was like, how do you do that to someone, right? someone who's loved you and worshipped you and learned everything that they can about you in their first 15 years of life. And I was baptized, and I went through communion, and I went through confirmation classes, and I did everything, right? Bible study, Easter services, VB, what is it called? VBS or something, Vacation Bible School. Like, I did it all, everything. And when I lost my dad, it was atrocious. You could ask my sister that. She remembers the day when she was sitting in the car with me. We were working together. This was the year that I left my ex-boyfriend of 5 years. I remember she was talking about God, and I just was so sick and tired of hearing about it. I just screamed, I don't believe. I'm sorry, I just don't. And then everything, I saw it for myself. And I think that's a big part of growing religiously, is to see it yourself and to watch. And that's what I've done for this whole journey. I've just like been like, here you go. It's yours to carry for me, because I'm not supposed to carry it, and this is your plan, and this is what I'm supposed to do. And it's been so amazing to watch and to witness. Because honestly, this is a really big pivot point for me in my religious journey. So anyways, I've been rambling for like 18 minutes almost, so I'm just gonna stop, I guess. I just wanted to talk to you guys, kind of tell you where I'm at. I feel very blessed, very at peace, very calm, waiting patiently. Yeah, so I love you guys, and I support you, and I'm praying for you, and I hope you get everything you ever wished for, prayed for, believed in, wanted. But just know that everything that you get handed in life is for a reason. So take it and rock it and express yourself and take care of yourself. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.